Hey everyone, I'm Crystal. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back everybody. Okay, so the first card that fell out is like overflow, then you have lack of faith. There is somebody that is like all up in their hearts, all up in their head over you. It's like they're in a bubble though, so you don't see it, right? They're protecting you from like seeing them hurting over losing you. This person doesn't have a lot of faith that you would like ever give them another chance. They feel like they've turned their back on you. They kind of left you out in the cold here. And that you're done with them. The divine truth. Also, you could have found out something about this person. The universe could have made sure that you guys got clear about something. Maybe you guys searched for something and you found something out. Maybe you found this person was married. Okay? I feel like this person feels like their heart lies with you. And they're stuck in a situation to where like they feel like they can't get out of it, right? So I do want to see, actually this is the wrong deck, but I'm just going to pull one card. Reconsider and improvise. When you come to a roadblock, take a detour and see it as an opportunity to experience new things in life. I feel like this person could have been settling in their marriage and then you came into their life and it was like now you're pushing them to want to go down a new path here. But this new path is going to require them to have a lot of strength, courage, and bravery. The Wheel of Fortune. They could be planning on, like this does seem very divinely guided. This does seem something that's destined and fated, especially for the Wheel of Fortune to come out first. Okay, and then you have the Divine Truth card. It says, we are helping this connection evolve to see things as they really are and bring light to all that has been hidden. Okay, so the truth was meant to come out for this person and for you. So this way, the truth is like setting you free. And I also feel like in a way it's setting them free because they were staying in a situation where they were unhappy in and they were doing wrong behind this person's back. And it came out to you. And I feel like this person's realizing that they need to leave where they're at because they're not happy there, you know? And if they try to move forward, they're going to end up losing, you know? It could happen again, you know? Like the Wheel of Fortune, it'll just happen again. Same cycle over and over and over. Matter of fact, this could have happened again with you guys and then maybe somebody else. What are they planning on doing about the marriage? The Ten of Swords. Holy shit. It's draining them. It's keeping them stuck. They're not happy there. I think the Tens are ending. So I do feel like this person with the Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Swords is literally closing out this chapter. I feel like you coming into their life, and you also had this important mission card as I picked up this one deck, and I didn't say anything, and I feel like your mission here was to get this person out of being stuck so this way you guys can have your time together. You know what I mean? I feel like you guys have a soul contract here that needs to be fulfilled, but, you know, we have free will, and so this person could choose to stay in that connection and ignore this and move on. But this person's actually reconsidering and improvising, and now it's like they're starting to see, like, they don't have to stay stuck where they're at. As a matter of fact, they are not staying stuck where they're at with the Ten of Swords. Like, they finally, you know, I feel like you gave them motivation, you gave them love and inspiration, you gave them a feeling of, like, being loved again, and I feel like that's what this person's been missing. They could have forgotten about love being in this connection for so long, being the way that it is. The Hierophant. Ending the marriage. What are the next plans? The Ten of Swords, the Hierophant. Ending the marriage. Ending the old thing that they're committed to. It may not even be marriage, but it may be they're married to a certain lifestyle or being a certain way that kept them lonely, sad, and heartbroken. Drained, tired, stressed out, lonely. Okay, the Star. It's like you were a wish granted. They could have literally wished for you and then you came into their life. And it was like, I feel like it's a shock to them. Because I really feel like this person feels like wishes don't come true for them. But it's like you're that for them, okay? The stars are like, I feel like this is something that's written in the stars, okay? There's a lot of like clouds. I don't know if you guys have been praying. Even with the Hierophant, it could be like prayers, like talking to the pastor, talking to a counselor, you know, getting the help that they need. The Five of Swords, especially if they are battling themselves or they're having a difficult time. They could have had marriage, and marriage, counseling, okay, to help them through with this healing process. With the Star, I do feel like they are aligning more to the frequency of you, the Ten of Pentacles. Do you see what I'm saying? There's so many cards here talking about an ending, but the Ten of Pentacles is like aligning to the frequency of you, of wanting to create a family, settle down together, build together, long-term, growing old together. Okay, the Two of Swords, like I said, this person does feel like you don't want them anymore, or they've lost hope, or you've lost hope, or you've given up on them. The Knight of Cups, they don't know if you're going to accept their apologies. I feel like this person's afraid that they're going to rush in, with, all feeling good and excited and nervous, and then you kind of reject them. They're not sure if you still care about them either the way that they care about you. They're nervous about that. Like, did they make a big enough impression on your heart for you to give them a second chance? Right? The High Priestess. Trust your intuition with this person. Taurus, so strong Taurus and Aquarius energy here. The Page of Wands. This person sees you everywhere. So the High Priestess and the Page of Wands is like, I feel like they've been getting signs to message you. But it's like they need to end this first before they can reach out to you, and they know that. But it's just like they just want to know. It's like they want to have your energy back in their life. Let's get guidance for you. Yeah, the Six of Cups. That's your guidance. The Sun. If you truly love this person and this is what you've asked for, then definitely give it another chance. Because I do feel like everybody deserves a second chance. And not everything doesn't always play out like a freaking love story in the movies. You know what I mean? And sometimes things are not always perfect, and sometimes people do fuck up, or they say the wrong thing, or they do the wrong thing. It doesn't mean that they can't change. And I do feel like if this is something that you truly wanted and been asking for, because I feel like you've both been wanting it, it's definitely worth to give it another shot. Because you have the Sun. I do feel like it's about being optimistic. The Six of Cups is about moving forward, and the Page of Wands is exploring. Exploring each other, getting to know each other again. Anything else? The High Priestess. Listen to your intuition. Pay attention to the signs. Okay? Trust yourself. You got Leo energy here. You have the Fool. And the Nine of Cups. I'm telling you, in the Tower, I feel like this is going to be a shock to you because you've wished for this. Maybe you wished for this a long time ago. But like now it's starting to come in, and it may shock you because maybe like that's not your wish anymore. Or maybe you've already moved on. Maybe you've already healed from this, but that could be the exact reason why this person's coming back, is because they were supposed to come back when you guys were both healed, when you guys were both at a point in time to where you guys can be ready for a deep connection, a very strong spiritual connection, because this is something that once you're together, like nothing's going to be able to break it apart besides yourself. You know what I mean? So, the Two of Wands. Right now they're just being in preparation. The Two of Wands is a prepared card. And then the Fool, they're going to rush in. When they move in, they're going to rush in. Like this person, and the thing is here, to take your time. Don't rush into things. Okay? Always take your time. And try to see the bigger picture out of things. Okay? Try not to focus too much on what happened in the past. Okay? And try to enjoy each other as much as you can. Anyway. That's what I got for you guys. If it resonates, I just see 911 too as well as I look at the clock, which I didn't even really look at the phone at all as I'm recording. But anyway, if it resonates, please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next reading. Toodles.